Dorsey Evans, number 1, Brickwall University.
Rowan Bros, number 10, D-Man Academy.
Lyndon Track, 11, Bar Down Academy.
Braden Pearson, number 12, Wheelan Academy.
Zach Brenneman, number 17, Boyce Middle School.
Lucas Jones, 18, Checking Academy.
Jimmy Halliday, 19, Little Pens Academy.
Cam Pelly, number 27, from K-12 Online School.
Rylan Calabrese, 30, Shutdown Academy.
Owen Golinak, number 53, Bar Down Academy.
David Chappell, number 57, and I'm from Clap Bomb Academy.
Joey Costa, 59, Eden Hall Academy. Danny Foster, 88, Mercer Elementary School.
Jack Carlson, 90, Back Check Your Butt Off Academy.
Tyler Bullis, number 92, Hit Academy. D'Angelo Flume, 97, Top Shelf Academy.
Good morning, Swirly Nation, and welcome to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex for today's game. The final weekend is here, and this first matchup of the weekend is the Mid Fairfield Jr Rangers and your Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Pittsburgh. We've been bringing you an international broadcast, bilingual at times, from Quebec City all last week. Well, we are happy to be back here in Pittsburgh for the 2011's final weekend. I'm joined in the city oven by the Commodore George Pearsall.
Good to be back, Jeremy. There will be nothing multilingual today, just monolingual, single-lingual. I don't know what we call it, but let's roll.
The starting lineup for the Penguins: in net, number 30, Rylan Calabrese, the cannoli. On defense, 27, Cam Pelly, and 57, David Chappell up front for the Penguins. The wings, number 53, Owen Golnack. Number 97, D'Angelo Flume. And at center, number 12, Braden Pearsall. As the Penguins drive it down into the Ranger and they get a chance in front of the net, the Rangers will counterattack with their dump and chase. Played in behind the Penguins net, where Chappell's able to rim it around to the near side. Chopped away from Golnack. A shot from the point off the hip of Pearsall. Gathered by Golnack. He'll find the streaking Pearsall coming through center for a dump and change for the Penguins 35 seconds into this one. It'll be Carlson up on the forecheck. Breakout for the Rangers comes to the near side. Trying to carry it all the way through. Taken away, and here comes Brenneman with speed. That's dangerous. Firing and blocker save. He had the goalie moving. He had that blocker side. A better stop there. Back come the Rangers through center, playing it between the legs of Burrows to the corner.
Nice play by Bros there. Take the body on Leiden.
Be rimmed around and chopped at. Picked up by Halliday. Halliday. Looks like Halliday and Brenneman today. Some line changes here for the Penguins, I think. As a puck comes off of a Ranger, here come Mid Fairfield into the Pens, and a shot in on Calabrese. He's able to kick it out. The rebound popped right out in front. He gets that one as well. Battled for in the corner, it'll be the USS Burrows. Good body position there by the Rangers to take the puck away. A trip there, no call, as Bolus gathers and reverses for Burrows. So a couple wing pair changes, it looks like. Halliday and...
Now, Penguins are actually missing a healthy body. We'll talk about it at the next stoppage and play here.
Oh, I don't think I realized that. That was not in my game notes. As Halliday cuts to the middle, weaving through, winding, firing, and it's off the blocker and wide. Penguins testing the blocker side here early.
That looked like it was offsides to me, Jeremy. Penguins might have got away with one there.
As here comes Bolus into the offensive zone. He'll dump it all the way around. Looks like Bolus moved up the forward here now. Penguins are going to go with 5 defense. Foster along the boards, chopping at it, able to toss it in a little bit further. We battle in behind the cages. It's around for Pelly. Pelly has it plucked away, and here come the Rangers on a breakaway. In, mano-y-mano. As he pulls it around, and no, it's off the side of the cage. Just couldn't get the shot through. Good move, but couldn't finish there.
Those are the plays the Penguins are going to want to avoid against this talented Mid Fairfield team. You got to eliminate and avoid those on-man breaks if at all possible.
Here comes Pelly through center. He'll drive the far side. Holding up, centering one, nobody home. It'll pop free, though, to Golnack. The OG driving down the right side, stopping and starting, tossing it up to Flume at the point. Unable to gather it there. It'll come all the way back to the Penguin line where D'Angelo will gather it and regroup. Up for Carlson. Battled for it, the red line. Followed on by Flume. He's chopped away from him, and the Rangers have it in front of their bench as they're changing. That would have been too many men. No call. Here comes Carlson. Referee's letting the boys play here. I like it. As it's swiped into the offensive zone by Golnack, followed on here by Halliday. Halliday will center one off the goaltender. Carlson to it. He'll dump it down the wall towards Halliday. Golnack waving at it. Can't get control. Here come the Rangers. Rangers into the Penguins and dangling one. Moving around.
Nice
and there's the Cannoli with a big save.
All right, Jeremy, let's talk about the Penguins lineup. Penguins missing forward number 18, Lucas Jones. He's on the shelf with an illness. I know he's at home watching this game. Lucas, we hope you're feeling better. Your loss will be felt, and we're already feeling it in the first few shifts here. Penguins just a little bit out of sorts here 4 minutes into the game.
Which hopefully he's feeling better. Maybe he caught the same thing the big Penguins have, which has not been all that good here recently. It's the cannoli coming up with a pair of big ones. Sweet buttery crumpets. Or maybe sweet frosted cannolis.
There you go. Now we're feeling it in the booth here.
As Bros will rim it all the way around. Chop that by Brenneman. It'll come off the skate, and out comes Brenneman over to Halliday. Halliday delays a bit. Finding Pearsall in the high slot. He'll go back to the corner for Halliday. It rolls over his stick, and it's picked up by the Rangers. Knocked down on the play, Brenneman, and the Rangers will come away with the biscuit. Lofting it wide of the net, guarded by Calabrese. Here's Carlson. Saucy all the way to Pelly. Pelly with speed into the Ranger end. He'll drag it between the legs. And is right, George. Cameron Pelly between the wickets of the defender and grabbed the Dom Perignon. He's popping bottles, baby.
What a play by number 27. He carried the puck up. He waited and pulled the puck into his feet, Jeremy, allowing the goalie to be screened by the defender. Fired it through the 5-hole of the defender. Top shelf. What a goal. 1-0 Peds.
Using the defender as a screen, able to pick the corner glove side. And the Penguins defenseman has given the Penguins a 1-0 advantage as Carlson finds Bolus driving the center drive with a backhander that's stopped.
The shift after a goal here, such an important shift in any game. Penguins have Carlson, Bolus, Costa, Track, and Brozer on the ice. Let's see what they got.
It'll be Carlson to take the face-off. Right wing side of the Mid Fairfield zone. Penguins leading by a goal. And we know these games do not end early, so that lead will need to be built upon. As Carlson battles deep, Costa gets to it, centering one, digging at it. Bolus, he'll take a shove for that.
Big shout out to the Cannoli, weathering the early onslaught by Mid Fairfield. Just razor sharp thus far, allowing the Penguins to jump out to that 1-0 lead.
Face off in the Mid Fairfield zone, again controlled by the Penguins. Penguins doing an excellent job on face-offs. Here's Pearsall, twists with it in the corner, tries to leave it up high for Flume, just past him, and the Rangers try to counterattack. Flume able to poke the first attempt, and the Rangers are out with the second.
Nice play by Bolus there. What a play.
Rose able to take away time and space and get control. He's over to his partner, track up the wing. First attempt doesn't clear. Second attempt doesn't clear, and this could be danger for the Penguins as the Rangers dart in. Weaving, ducking, diving, and firing one through the crease.
Here we go.
Out to the point, and Flume almost poked it by, but the Rangers will keep it at the line. Rangers keeping it in here. That's when they can be dangerous. Penguins will try to counterattack. Cross-ice feed picked off. Driving in, winding. Poked away by Track at the last possible second. Flume will reverse. The Penguins need to exit the zone here.
Boy, tough shift here for the Penguins.
Up for Pearsall. Chop back to Golnak. Golnak wedges it all the way down. It'll catch the goaltender, so no icing. Rangers near side now. Into the Penguin zone where Brenneman's back check will take control. Off of a Ranger, but supported well by Carlson. Carlson will find Brenneman. Brenneman looking for Halliday. 2 Rangers in the way, and they'll pick it off and come back. Driving in, onside play. Defended to the outside by Foster.
Great
as
defense.
It's carried around behind, and a centering pass comes through. They'll work it up top for a shot that's off of a Penguin stick and cleared by Carlson. To Halliday, to Brenneman. Brenneman's in on an onside play. He'll find Halliday high slot, winding, firing. That one goes just wide to the glove side as well. Goalie didn't see it with the traffic in front.
Jeremy, we'll see if Halliday can pick up where he left off. He's been probably the hottest Penguin over the last handful of weeks.
Without his offensive partner right now.
That's right.
Hopefully he'll be feeling better quickly and able to get back in action. Nobody wants to miss this final weekend, I'm sure.
That's right.
Pearsall rimming it around behind. First one to it on the half wall's Track. Track will go deep to the corner for Bolus. Bolus and Track play catch. Rimmed back around for Costa. Costa centering past to Pearsall just wide. Costa again with the puck trying to center one. Taken away by the Rangers and back they come as they try to hit their coach with a puck.
That faceoff's going to go back into the Mid Fairfield zone. It was the CJR player who flipped it up into their own bench. Almost clipped their coach there.
Faceoff will come on the far side. Big weekend here this weekend is a number of the top teams in the country joining us here at the Lemieux Center at the 2011 level, as well as the 2012s and 13s with big weekends this weekend. All the top teams in the country right here in Pittsburgh, so we're happy to bring you the games here for the 2011s as the Rangers come 4 wide to the Penguin line.
Nice back check by Bolus.
All the way to the corner. Back into the corner for Foster to rim around to Bros. Bros up for Costa. Rangers with a forward covering the point, and I think it helped the Penguins there.
I sure do.
Rangers will set up in their own end. Back to the line to be dumped in. It'll be Foster back to get it. It'll be difficult for the Pens defensemen, too, not having a consistent partner for this game with 5D. As Carlson darts down the right. Danger here for the Rangers as he'll center one in front. And a big kick save off the shot by brother Joey.
What a play by Carlson there to stick with that play. Stick with the puck.
Here's Golnak down the right. He tries to center one. It's defended well by a pair of Rangers and rimmed all the way around to be attacked by Flume. The puck gets all the way to center where Chappell will control. Now to Pelly. Pelly, the Penguin goal scorer, able to find Golnak. Golnak up for Carlson. Centering pass comes all the way free. Here's Flume.
Oh boy.
Unable to get control. And he got switched up with Chappell, and it's a 3-on-1 for the Rangers. They'll send it in front. The cannoli there again. The centering pass and a big save by Calabrese as it comes off the wall. They drive back into the middle. Carlson with it. Chipped up high off the boards and out to center. Rangers will regroup there. Back and forth action here, George. As Flume plays takeaway.
Can't say enough about the play of the cannoli thus far, Jeremy. Looking so sharp.
Driving in, Pelly fed it across. It was behind Pearsall, so it'll be picked up by Halliday. Halliday working to the corner. He stops, starts. There's that power move by Halliday to the middle, just swiped away at the last second.
Oh boy.
His back pressure is going to earn him a penalty, though. as he got that stick up level and got a hooking call.
Yeah, you know what? You hate to see it. Probably the right play, though, Jeremy. Got that stick into the hands, and you love the aggressiveness he's playing with there.
Yep.
You don't want to see that taken out.
If you keep the feet moving and kind of shoulder in front instead of get that stick,
but
might
now
get away with it.
You're going to see this dangerous CJR power play go to work here for the Penguins. Of course, the top line of this Mid Fairfield squad takes the ice.
Face-off will come to the left of Calabrese. The penalty killers for the Penguins will be Pearsall and Brenneman, Track and Bros. Pearsall will win the draw to the corner. Bros tossing it around to Track. I'm used to it. I spent a week in Canada. I was like, just ice it. Can't ice it here. As Brett it up off the stick of Pearsall, the Penguins will control in the Rangers zone. Puck battled for it, sent all the way across the Ranger zone to the Penguin line. They'll pull up along the half wall, try to possess in front of the Penguin bench, and Pearsall taking advantage, able to disrupt and wedge it out the center. Brenneman will be the first one to it. Pearsall tackled on the play. Brenneman will break free. In, moving, and they'll just dunk it off the side. It's in the net. It's in the net. Zach Brenneman, Lordy, look who's shorty.
Oh, wow. What a goal by Brenneman. That's his patented move, Jeremy. Dekes hard to the backhand, brings it back to the forehand, and just muscles it into the net. What a goal. What a moment in the game here. 2-0 Pets.
Zach Brenneman able, Pearsall attacking the puck down here in the defensive zone. The player pulled up looking to let everybody set up. Pearsall takes advantage of him on the backhand, recognizes the player on the backhand, takes that moment to attack, which disrupts things for the Rangers, and one little poke, and it's out the center.
Oh, boy. Wow.
As the Penguins are going to take a penalty here. One little poke got it out the center, and Brenneman was able to win the race. Pearsall tackled on the play. Brenneman able to win the race, get the breakaway, use that patented move and tuck one in, but with 47 seconds left on the Halliday penalty, it'll be Pelly headed off.
The Penguins are going to be down 5-on-3 here, Jeremy. They're going to put Chappell, Foster, and Golnack. The Honey Badger on the ice, the OG.
And the Rangers will control the faceoff. Penguins go to a triangle defense as the Rangers set things up at the top of the zone. 5-on-3 power play for the Rangers. Penguins leading by a pair, so it's an opportunity for the Rangers to get back in it. Not that they've ever been out of it. 4 minutes to play here in the period as the Cannoli shoulders one away. Rebound bouncing around. It'll be picked up by Golnack, wedge, and finally cleared by Chappell with a beautiful pitching wedge.
What a dump.
A beautiful dump. A Taco Bell-like dump.
Oh, my goodness, that was beautiful.
Chappie was able to get it to check up, and there's 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. It's a wind and fire one off the collarbone again. Chopped that by Golnack, but it'll go to the corner. Onto the ice comes Halliday, 5-on-4 now as the Rangers work it down low. Rolling puck comes, free shot just wide of the net. Halliday to it. Penguins now defending with 4, 30 seconds left on the man advantage. This could be a huge moment as it's an offside play.
Jeremy, good big whistle there for the Penguins. You could see Golnack, who'd been out for the entirety of that first penalty kill, was just exhausted. And well-timed there for the Penguins. And what a kill by Golnack, Chappell, the whole group. They were fantastic. Bros, Track,
I'm actually surprised with the man advantage there.
Here we go.
That didn't come the whole way down on an intentional offside.
True.
Here come the Penguins. Halliday, though, right wing side, carrying around behind. Into the referee. That'll take some time off the clock. The Penguins are okay with this. 10 seconds left. As Halliday ducks out. Can the Penguins get another one? And you called it, sir. It's a Halliday in Pittsburgh.
You know he's been on fire, Jeremy. We talked about it earlier. He continues his hot ways. Number 19, Jimmy Halliday. Power move here, shorthanded. That's 2 shorties. 2 shorthanded goals in this sequence. And with 3 minutes to play in the first period, Penguins are up 3-0.
We talked about the vaunted Ranger power play. Well, the Penguins able to strike with 2 shorthanded goals while killing off a 5-on-4, 5-on-3, 5-on-4 power play opportunity for the Rangers. For over 2 minutes and 15 seconds, the Penguins were shorthanded, and they've added to the advantage. As Foster will dump it in, it'll be an offside play that'll come to center.
Yeah, those are those pivotal moments in games. These power plays, these penalty kills, how they go, how the teams weather the storm. Well, in that case, the Penguins, with the clear advantage in special teams so far, not having been on the ice for any power plays for themselves, but 2 goals nonetheless, shorthanded.
The kids were off school. What was the holiday this week?
President's Day.
President's Day.
Should be Commodore's Day.
It could be Commodore's Day, or right now it could just be Halliday.
Oh, yeah.
He's on fire. It'll be Carlson for the Penguins at the dot. 2:21 to play first period. Now, do you think this game's over, Commodore?
I know this game's not over.
So do I.
2-on-1.
As Bola spins in a potential 3-on-1 developing. Feeds it backside for a shot. And there's Brother Joseph. The Franciscan monk gives it a little tap-aroo.
Boy, oh boy, Jeremy, they are flying this morning. What a goal by Costa. What a feed by Bolas. Bolas, the defender by trade, playing the wing, carries the puck in, waits out the goalie, and slides it across to the winger on the other side, Costa. And we're going to get a timeout here for Mid Fairfield. They want to settle this down. You just love to see the way the Penguins have responded from that early pressure that Mid Fairfield had. It's been all Penguins here the last 5 minutes or so.
And the Penguins finishing, which sometimes, we see chance after chance after chance and great goaltending performance. It's not this goalie. It's been phenomenal chances for the Penguins. And let's not forget, what did we talk about the whole beginning of that period? The cannoli.
Yeah.
Stepping up big, a breakaway that he was able to force wide. A centering feed that he's able to get the save on. 2 separate times where rebounds come off and he's right there. And how many of those collarbone saves on that power play for the Rangers was he able to shoulder away as they're trying to pick those corners?
Yeah, Penguins with 4 goals on the board so far, Jeremy. Calabre's their best player thus far.
He's been phenomenal. So the Rangers take a timeout. They are now out of timeouts. No more challenges for the Ranger bench either. So they'll be out of challenges, which don't exist at youth hockey. I just like to say it. As the Penguins oh, that's a tough one. I think if we went to the replay, that might have been onside.
Jeremy, if you look around the stands this morning, you have this 11 a.m. face-off, 2 powerhouse teams. The stands are packed. As much as a 2011 youth hockey game can attract fans, this one certainly has. You see representation from all different Penguins birth years coming and cheering on the boys.
Calabrese with a big-time save with the blocker. As the Rangers set up, we'll expect to see a massive push here from the Rangers here to end the period. As they called their timeout with 2 minutes left in the first. They'll get another break here in a minute and a half as Golnak forces it. Oh, not quite out the center. Here come the Rangers. They're trying to get one before the end of this period.
Oh,
and there's the cannoli. The outside, a shot off the cannoli again. Knocked away to the outside, picked up by the Rangers as they twist and turn along the wall. Knocked away by Pearsall, gathered in by Golnak, back on the Penguins. Up through center, into the middle, off of Pearsall. Poked at, and it'll be at the Ranger line where they'll turn it the other way. Pearsall coming free on the back pressure as Foster will stand up a Ranger and the hand goes up again. It'll be a trip. Danny Foster pleading his case, but instead of medmalwan.com, he better call Saul if he wants to fight that one.
Jeremy, that's a second physical play the Penguins defensemen have made on number 12 for Mid Fairfield, Peter Leyden. We know he's dangerous. It looks like maybe part of the game plan is going to be to get physical and get bodies to him and see if that slows him down.
We're going to get physical, as the Rangers back to the man advantage. A man advantage that so far hasn't been an advantage. Under a minute to play here in the period as they control at the blue line. Worked up top to the half wall. Stick on puck deflection by Pelly to the corner. Good defensive stick there by 27. Has worked back into the corner. Chappell into battle. Knocked down on the play. The Rangers will follow on and grab the puck. Chappell literally flicking the stick out of the player's hand. And they'll win another battle in the corner.
Tell you what, if that's even strength, Jeremy, he might get called for that.
As it's fired all the way across. No Ranger sticks there. It'll be on the half wall for a battle. 20 seconds remaining in the period. We'll go by the period clock. The Rangers hopefully start this second period with the man advantage as a shot comes in off Calabrese.
What a save, standing up tall in his net.
Swiped around behind the net. Dumped in the corner was Carlson. Here's Pelly with it up off of Halliday. Rolling puck controlled by Carlson, cleared all the way down. And that is as time expires. And the Penguins. Wow, what a period.
I'll tell you what, Jeremy, it did not look like a couple minutes into the game that this would be 4-0 Pens after one. Mid Fairfield came out strong. They were definitely the better team in the first 4 or 5 minutes. But the Penguins settled in, got to their game, and most importantly, they buried their chances. That's oftentimes the most critical part in a game. Who converts when they get those high-quality chances? Penguins have done it thus far.
Can't say enough about the play of the boys in gold. The Rangers are in their their red, white, and blue uniforms, looking like the New York Rangers with the Mid Fairfield logo on the chest. Penguins, yep, they're in gold. The gold jerseys with the Penguin logo on the chest, black pants, gold socks, and the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets. Let's take a look at the chat. What's out there on the chat today, Commodore?
As always, we have Aunt Steffi. Go Time Pens, let's go. Bring it, BZP. We see Big Mike Jones. Greetings from the OTB. It sounds like Lucas might be back for game 2 today, Jeremy.
Let's fingers crossed. Let's hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. Lucas, we know you're watching. We know you're cheering on from home. These boys miss you, and they're going to try to bring this one home for you.
So the Penguins will be on the penalty kill for 24 seconds to start period number 2. It'll be the cannoli in the cage with Burrows and Track on the back end. Brenneman and Pearsall up front for the Penguins, as the Rangers will control the faceoff under immediate pressure from Brenneman.
Mid Fairfield not starting their number 1 power play unit here.
Dumped into the corner, it's Track. Now Pearsall going off the boards looking for Brenneman.
Oh boy.
Rolling puck. Batted around. Kicked that with the skate and controlled by the Rangers. 3 seconds left until the Penguins get one back. Can they spring him? Off the stick of Pearsall as Foster was coming out of the box.
Big kill for the Penguins here.
Another big moment there as the Penguins have killed all 3 penalties that they took in the first period.
Let's not make a habit of taking 3 penalties per period here, Jeremy.
That's a quick way to have this 4-goal lead evaporate. As Halliday will chop it out the center for Pearsall. Back for Halliday up off the stick of Brenneman. And it'll be picked up by the Ranger defense in their own end. They'll get it out over center, but no further than Pearsall, who sends it off the twig of Brenneman, who loses his stick, and the Penguins will look for a line change as the Rangers dart in. Good defensive play by the USS Bros, but it's turned right back by the Rangers. Centering pass off Bros' stick again. Rangers will dump it in. It'll come off the stick of Calabrese. He'll set it up for Track. Track under immediate pressure, so he'll turn back and find his partner Bros. The Penguins' defense has been out here for a while as the Penguins will ice the puck. Starting on that penalty kill, the Rangers were able to set up, and Bros and Track and kind of got stuck out there a little bit.
Jeremy, I'm looking at the Mid Fairfield bench. You know, they don't start their number 1 power play unit to start the period. Very unusual for them. I wonder if they're trying to do some sort of line matching. Is there a combination they're looking for? Because normally they just ride that line.
Well, and they're still not out there.
Right.
I mean, we're a minute and a half in it. Or is this some sort of like, hey, you know what, you guys were out there and had 2 shorties.
Could be.
So,
you know what, if that's the case, I like it. Coach just sent a message.
Here's Bolus with the apple earlier on the beautiful dish to brother Joey. Here's Carlson at center across for Foster. The Penguins weave at center. Here's Bolus. Oh, skate to stick there to the half wall to be supported by Carlson. It'll be back out to center. Foster across to Pelly. Pelly up for Bolus. It'll just miss him, but come off a Ranger to the corner. Rangers possessing in their own end. They'll try the near side this time. Pearsall disrupting as the Rangers come through to center. Driving in, looking, winding, firing. Knocked out of the air by Pelly. He's talking about having a day. Cameron Pelly.
Oh boy, look at that.
He's able to find Golnak onside into the Ranger, into the back end. And an actual diving save. He looked like a soccer goalie for that blocker stop.
I've never seen a diving blocker save before. That was incredible. And what a pass by Pelly. Holy smokes, in stride, hits Golnak on the power play. Oh!
Golnack hammered into the wall, no call.
Wow.
After the 3 Penguin penalties, I would have thought they would get that call. No arm raise, so we play on with the Rangers and the Penguins end. A couple sticks get in the way. Up for Golnack, who stood up and hammered at the blue line. Penguins 4 checkers on it. It's Pearsall and Flume. Now Golnack disrupting. He'll get control. Maybe the Rangers returning a little bit of the physicality favor to the Penguins here. Perhaps the intermission discussion on the Ranger bench. As Chappell knocked down behind the play, able to work the puck over to Flume. He hits a streaking Bredeman, and he's crisscrossing with Carlson. He'll drop it. Carlson winding, firing glove hand side for a save.
Jeremy, you see Bredeman there on the rush, just absolutely flying. One of the best hockey games, maybe the best hockey game I've ever seen Zach Bredeman play was earlier this year in Whitby against this very Mid Fairfield team. Something about this group gets him going, Jeremy.
Well, his grandfather, a former scout for the New York Rangers, maybe the colors there just
get him going.
Make him want to show Mr. Kehoe just how good he is against that group.
Look at him behind the net.
Just twisting and turning there.
What a play.
And the Rangers will knock the puck free. They'll fly through center. Cutting to the outside for a dump into the area behind the cage, where Burrows will pick it up and find Halliday near side. He taps at it, trying to chip it by. It will come free, 3-on-1. As Carlson leaves in. Can he get it free to Bredeman? It's free, it's shot at, and it's under the goalie. What a play.
Oh, wow.
The goalie came out to poke it. Bredeman was crashing in, got a bit of it, came off the goalie, back out in front for Carlson, who just couldn't get a solid shot off.
It almost looked like the goalie was going to dive head first. Bredeman was going to dive head first. I mean, this is the level of emotion in this game right now, Jeremy. Both squads want it bad.
It'll be Pearsall at the near side dot. Winning it. Bolus will tap it back to Chappie. Safe play off the wall as a bouncing puck is pressured by Bolus and forced further in the Rangers' zone. Back pressure by Costa, but the Rangers counterattack up the far side. There's Pearsall to play takeaway. In front of the Penguins bench where they're twisted up. Here's Pearsall darting into the offensive zone. Looking, finding Bolus. He'll wind. He can't quite get it off as a stick-on-puck block. Back to Chappell it comes. Rolling puck comes off the stick of Costa right to Pearsall. Penguins back in the Ranger zone setting up. Track to the corner. Costa. Good possession there to get it to Bolus all the way up the track. Track with space. They'll fake one way, go the other. It's Bolus in the corner. He fakes one way, goes the other. Lots of deception as they'll find Big Chappie at the point for a heavy shot off the glove. Rebound bouncing around in front, cleared by the Rangers.
Jeremy, that's 3 passes to the point by Tyler Bolus, the defenseman.
Using the point mates, huh?
Using his buddies. Yeah, you love to see that. That puck going from low to high, back high to low. Good offensive zone pressure there.
Well, and it created all that offensive zone time and a big-time shot by Chappell that results in a rebound that's just knocked away by the Rangers as they drive into the Penguin end.
Yep.
Lou, as the puck will pop up off the stick of a Ranger into the bench. They'll say it off of the stick of a Penguin, so the face-off will stay in the Pens end with 9:19.
Interesting here, Jeremy, with 9 minutes to go in the second. You're not seeing quite as much as that top line, specifically Leiden, number 12. I'm not sure if maybe he's fighting an injury, but you've seen him on the ice less than you're certainly accustomed to. Hope he's okay.
75 viewers so far on this one. We appreciate you joining us here on City TV, where we are going to bring you all of the great action here. Remember, follow us. Hit the subscribe button below. Hit the subscribe button below, and the Penguins are going to head to the man advantage as Golnack is hauled down, and it'll be a hold. Leading his case, the Mid Fairfield defenseman.
Yeah, you know what, though? At this point, I think the next penalty was probably going to be against Mid Fairfield at this point.
So the Penguins need to be aggressive yet cautious. Don't want to give up. We saw what the shorthanded goal can do for momentum.
Yep.
So the Penguins will set up the man advantage. It looks like Carlson, Golnack, Flume, Burrows, and Pelly.
You're going to see Bros as your net front presence here. If Penguins can get the puck in the zone here, I think that's what you're going to see.
What a net front presence. The massive battleship parked out in front of the cage. as Flume will dart in, rimming it around behind, trying to set things up for Carlson. He chops it back to the area behind the cage where Burrows will attack. Now Carlson along the wall, he and Burrows. Able to pull the puck out, and Carlson sets things up. Under pressure from the Rangers as he twists along the boards, using that trap door out behind, able to find Pelly for a shot. Bouncing puck comes off the blocker.
Yep, I think the goalie got a piece of that one.
Golnak helps to keep it along the wall. Now Burrows, now Golnak, as it darts out, it kind of squeaks out the center there. The Rangers back with it, they'll loft it up. A Murphy dump, or a Shuby dump if you're a 2010 fan. And who isn't? We'll talk about their run maybe at the second intermission, George.
Yep.
The run in Quebec and some of the videos you can check out here on City TV is Halliday comes away with it. Over for Pearsall. Pearsall in the middle. Here's Pelly with a heavy shot. Kicked out by the goaltender. Rebound cleared by the Rangers. Up the half wall, but disrupted well by Track and sent back to the corner. 6 seconds left on the man advantage. Halliday on that forecheck. So not the most productive power play. Penguins with 2 good scoring chances, both from the point on that one.
Yep.
But nonetheless, a good job by the Penguins as weaving in come the Rangers with trying to catch Calabrese moving, fires it wide of the net. Bouncing puck kept in at the line. We'll look for this momentum from a penalty kill. Can the Rangers gain something from that as Pearsall able to get it up to Halliday. He has it taken away, but Pearsall follows on in support, forcing it all the way to the Ranger line before the Rangers counterattack to the Penguin end. Weaving in, defended well by Foster to the outside. It'll be Track in the corner. Look at the puck support by the Penguins. There's Pearsall digging it out, going up the wall. Brenneman dumped on the play. Pearsall diving at it, able to chop it out to center ice. Arm raised. Penguin. Oh, Calabrese thought it was on the Rangers. He was headed off. Able to get back in net. The Penguins are going to head to the penalty.
What is that penalty?
We're going to find out, I think. I don't know, Margot.
Brenneman, number 17.
A high stick, the call.
I didn't see it, but you know what? With 6:34 to go in the second, this is exactly what Mid Fairfield's looking for. A man advantage, an opportunity to get one on the board here.
Momentum from the penalty kill. We're just about a little bit more than halfway through the game. They trail by 4, but if the Penguins can score 4 in half a game, certainly this Mid Fairfield team can.
Oh, we know they can score in bunches.
As Chappell will rim it all the way to the point. Bolus on the penalty kill with Carlson. Chappell and Pelly down low for the Penguins.
I love the look of Bolus up top there on the penalty kill.
And the pressure by Carlson frees it up. It'll go up off the wall. Carlson has it go off of his skates, so he'll make a smart play and clear it out to center. Rangers will regroup at their line. Weaving in come Mid Fairfield. To the center point. Darting to the middle, winding, firing.
Oh,
Calabrese.
He didn't see it.
Screened in front. That one goes wide. As Chappell is dumped. And the puck will come off the Ranger out the center.
He's worried about it being a penalty, but not to worry, David. This is not the NHL. That is not a penalty, not a delay of game. I think the puck's going to come outside, though, because it was tipped. It will. It'll come outside the zone.
Off of a Ranger stick, it'll come outside. 53 left on the Ranger man advantage. Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button. A record number of subscribers here recently in the last 28 days. I believe 170 new subscribers.
Wow.
Have jumped on. Make sure you're one of them.
Up to 1,000, what is it, about 13, almost 1,400 at this point?
1,300. Let me find the subscriber number here real quick. I'll get you an exact number in a moment.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
The Rangers have the puck. Penguin end.
Oh, boy.
Backside feed. There's the cannoli to say no, sir, rebound.
Do you see the way he stayed up there? He didn't go down. That puck was high, and he was able to block it with his upper body.
Rangers control, still with the man advantage.
Oh, boy.
Off the stick of Carlson. He'll get to the puck and loft it out the center for the clear with 20 seconds left. 1,348 swirly heads out there in Swirly Nation. Thank you all for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, if you hear me right now, you can log into your Gmail account. It is also a YouTube account. As the cannoli makes another big save and gets control. Off the chest into the glove. Great job.
A breakdown there, shorthanded for the Penguins. You saw that defender just walk into the top of the circle and throw it through traffic. I think as the Penguins were caught a little bit in the line change there. But now 5 seconds to go. Big face-off here for the Penguins. You want to win this face-off, get the puck out of the zone, and kill off the rest of this penalty.
Pearsall set to take the draw. Left wing side of the Penguin zone. It'll be Pelly controlling. All the way out, the center penalty over. Brenneman on the ice. He immediately jumps into the play. As it's picked off, here comes Pearsall. In behind, centering one in front. Costa pushes it just wide of the post.
Good pressure there by the Penguins.
The Penguin pressure forcing the turnover. And a beautiful scoring chance there on the dish by Pearsall. Just wide off of Costa.
It's always
it'll be offside at the Penguin line.
Always dangerous when the goalies come out to play that puck, especially at the young age here. And you see the Penguins forward, Pearsall able to take advantage of that turnover by the goaltender behind the net, and almost led to a fifth goal here by Pittsburgh.
And that's one of those, like, you want the goalies to do it. It's an important thing. I know, like, in Squish's case, they work on it.
Yep.
They work on it. It's just not a comfort level yet, so Squish won't do it. And then, other goalies have that comfort level already. And it's going to result in mistakes sometimes, but that's kind of the point of 11-year-old hockey. You're going to learn to do it under pressure. And so that kid will be better for it. And he didn't get bit too bad because the Penguins didn't put one in the back of his cage.
Yep.
Foster now Pelly at the red line. Able to gain the zone, pull things up. Has it knocked away from him. Foster will get to it, but it'll be an offside play.
It'll be interesting to see what Coach Hannan for the Penguins does here, Jeremy. With 4 minutes to go in the second, we don't necessarily need any more goals, but you don't want to change the style too much, right? You're trying to keep that puck in deep. If I were the coach, I'd be looking to cycle down low, tire that team down, keep it away from our zone. We'll see what Coach Hannan has in store.
I mean, the best way to keep a 4-goal lead is to be in the offensive zone. So I expect the forecheck to continue. The layered forecheck that the Penguins are so good at.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to fall back into like a trapping 1-2-2 or anything like that. I just don't think it's something they're adept at.
No.
So why try to do it in a situation where under pressure like this? And that would be. I think they'll stick with their play. Now, if this tightens up a little bit and the Rangers get a couple, maybe you see some adjustments like that.
Yep.
But for right now, I agree with you. I think you keep that heavy forecheck, try to keep the puck in that offensive zone. Maybe talk to the defenseman about being a little bit responsible at the blue line, and the forwards about having an F3.
That's right.
You don't necessarily need 3 kids tied up behind the net. Have that F3 higher in the zone. I think that's about the extent of conservativeness that I would expect from the Penguins bench.
I agree with that. Brenneman goes down hard there. No penalty called.
The Rangers counterattack into the Penguins zone. All the way to the corner before working it low to high, trying to spread the Penguins defense out as the shot comes in. That's eaten by Chappell. He looks stung by it.
He does.
But he plays on.
Look how strong he is.
Just a ox out there.
He is.
Pearsall up off the stick of Halliday. Tried to kind of direct it towards Brenneman, but it's picked off and back on the Rangers. Into the Penguins end. Carrying to the corner. Rangers activating their defense. You would expect more of that from the Rangers here.
Yeah, you sure would. I wouldn't be surprised to see some odd man chances here by the Penguins.
And this could be one right here. As Halliday, Brenneman was just lassoed. It looked like an episode of Yellowstone right there.
How does that look?
As he was hauled down on the play. Trying to join the play. And the Rangers will counterattack.
Well, if the Mid Fairfield team was thinking that the Penguins were going to get any home cooking here, Jeremy, certainly not getting any love from the refs thus far.
No. As Track sends it off the wall, bouncing puck comes out to center, pressured by the Penguins. It'll come off. A ball is picked up by the Rangers. Darting in. Ball's been on the ice for a while, I feel. As he gets a great scoring chance right in front. Cannoli there equal to make the save.
Yeah. I mean, Cannoli's making it look easy at this moment, Jeremy. He's just making saves. They're hitting him in the stomach, and they're doing that because he's in the right spot. He's out on the top of his crease, playing aggressive, playing the way that Cannoli plays.
Aggressive has never been an issue.
No.
For number 30.
No.
Face-off controlled to the point by the Rangers. Rimmed around. It'll be Foster getting there for the Penguins, and he'll send it up for Bolus. A tap back to Carlson. Back for Bolus. It'll miss his stick and come out the center.
I like the look of Bolus on the wing here.
I love it. Foster up for Costa.
Oh, boy.
Puck picked up. Here's Carlson winding, firing, and a blocker save again. Back come the Rangers. 1-on-2 as they gain the Penguins zone. Back pressure by the Penguins. Have that versatility of Tyler Bullis, too, to be able to step in, play forward, do it effectively. Has the apple in this game.
Yep.
You also see the value. You saw him on that penalty kill.
I loved it on the penalty kill.
We saw the back check value. I mean, he knows what it's like to be back there, right? He knows what it's like to be on that defensive side and how important that back pressure is. And then, just able to jump right up there and fill that role. What a value.
That's right. Hey, Bob Chappell. Hey, Bob, let's get a view of the crowd here. Look how many people are here attending a game at 11 a.m. on a Saturday. Just a packed house here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex. This is must-see TV, Jeremy. Here come the Penguins.
As the Penguins dart out the center, I was adjusting. I still had it as the first period. So we get some more goals. Keep that first period number up there. As Pearsall tries to come off the wall, back pressure again. There's that back pressure of the Penguins. So valuable. I also wanted to mention Bullis. How about the low to high play?
Yep.
Using those points. He plays up there, so he understands the value of that.
3 times on one shift, he found the point. That's not a coincidence.
As the Rangers unable to control in their own end, 45 seconds to play here in the second period. Penguins will chop it to the Ranger line. Off the boards, here's Pearsall darting in to the middle. Winding, firing, glove side. It's a backhand snag by the goaltender.
It looked like a fluttering puck there through traffic. The goalie reached up and was able to snag it. We don't have the official shots on net, Jeremy, but I would say they are 17-15 in favor of the Penguins. That would not have been the case early on.
Right.
The ice was tilted for Mid Fairfield, but I think the Penguins have come back and taken the lead here in shots.
I agree. I think it's been a pretty tight shot count thus far. As Flume gets control, he'll go and use that point. Pelly to Chappell. Chappell looking, winding, firing, trying to get the screen. Rebound in front. Swipe just wide by Flume.
I thought he had it.
I did too. That's 2 the Penguins have put just wide of that post.
That's right. 10 seconds to go in this period there.
And that horn will bring us to the end of the second period. A period 0-0 period, but not a lack of action, as the Penguins will take a 4-0 lead. Let's take a minute to talk about a trip that I know many of our families will be looking forward to next year that just completed for the 2010s. The trip to the International Pee Wee Quebec Tournament, where the 10s made a historic run to the semifinals before falling in overtime to Little Caesars, who the 11s will play later on today. But just an amazing run, an amazing experience. I can speak as having been there the entire time, from bus ride to bus ride, about 13 to 14 hours up and about 15 hours back.
Wow.
But bus ride to bus ride, an amazing experience for the young men. They stepped up on the biggest stage they will ever play on.
Well, Jeremy, you won't say it, so I will. None other than Cameron Evans with a tournament-leading 6 goals. He didn't even play in the finals, but he still led the tournament in goals. Just an all-around dominant performance by Cameron, his line mates, his teammates. As you said, a historic run there for the Penguins. I don't think any other Penguins team have made it that far. Is that right?
They've tied as far.
Okay.
The 07s made it to the semifinals as well.
All right.
So hopefully the 2011s will make that next step next year.
I hope so.
And get to the finals. But yeah, the team, every player on that team had probably their best week of hockey of their lives in order to make that run and beating the best teams in British Columbia, the best teams in Quebec. The Penguins, able to beat the Brantford 99ers in their third attempt. They were 0-2.
Wow.
So some big-time moments. And then, of course, a heartbreaker in overtime on a great play by Little Caesars on what was a 0-0 game through regulation. So just epic. You can check all of that information out. You can see there will be more videos coming, too, as we try to edit a few things up here at City Nation. The very low-paid editing department who makes $0 working on that, as we also all try to get back to work.
Yeah.
So there's more videos to come, but you can check out videos from their first few days. You can also see all of the games the 2010s played while they were up there, available here on City TV. as the Rangers dart into the Penguins' end.
Oh.
And the cannoli with a big tie. I think that might have gone off the stick in front.
It hit a stick. With the stick, somebody lost the stick, and the stick made the save there.
What a break for the Penguins.
There's a force field on the blue line right now, Jeremy. The Penguins cannot get that puck out of the zone. Let's see.
As Bros' skates get tied up with a Ranger, Cannoli raises his arm, wanted a penalty on that. As it's played in behind the Penguins' net. The Rangers digging it out, looking to get one here. The Rangers tilting the ice to start the third.
All Mid Fairfield thus far. That stick getting in the way again.
And the Penguins will spin it all the way out the center. The Rangers will get to it, trying to dump it in. Pearsall picks it off, goes right back up the wall.
I don't like last couple shifts here. Not a big fan here as we're seeing Mid Fairfield really carry the play.
In come the Rangers, darting in, weaving, diving, shot in off the collarbone again at Calabrese. Standing tall in that Penguins cage is Pearsall's bumped. He'll get it to the line no further. Penguins need a change.
Yeah.
In desperate need. As Costa gets it, he'll wedge it out the center, not far enough. Penguins, Pearsall is going to be able to get off. One fresh Penguin.
Good. We need more fresh bodies here.
Rangers making a change as Bros gets to it, he'll rim it around. The Penguins' legs are tired, you can see it just without missing a little bit of hop. Penguins are able to get Flume on. So two fresh Penguin bodies. As Carlson will get to it, he'll loft it all the way across for Flume. And the Penguins right back in the Ranger end here.
Yeah, there you go. Nice play by Floops. Put it in deep, nice and soft. Allow the rest of the players to change. Smart.
Carlson tripped up on the play as the Rangers will take control. Banked off the boards, and it's the Rangers up the near side. Pressured by Golnack as they fire one all the way across the ice. Weaving in, inside-out move on Pelly. He'll drive it to the outside.
Great positioning there by Pelly.
Making it difficult for the Rangers to get to the middle. As they go to the point, good spin move up top. Creating some space down the half wall. They'll go low to high. Shot kicked away by Flume. Rangers trying to come off the wall. There's Carlson picking it off. Can the Penguins get an odd man rush? Oh boy. The Rangers were changing one behind. It'll be dumped in. Golnack will track it down. He's the first one to the puck. He's all by himself. He's knocked down and the Rangers will take things over.
Uh-oh. Halliday involved in a collision there at the top of the zone.
Banked off the boards and back come Mid Fairfield. To the Penguin line. Forced to the outside by Chappie. Wedged in behind, set up for Track. Track, saucy off the wall, looking for Brenneman. He'll chop at it. As Pearsall will get control, he'll find Halliday. Halliday's got Brenneman down the outside. Halliday had one from the side and one from the back, able to knock him to the ice. Pearsall leave it for Brenneman. Danger here for the Rangers as Brenneman darts in front, chopping one at the net that's underneath.
Oh!
And Brenneman is hammered on the play, and the arms stay down.
How is that not a penalty? He launched him.
The referee's having a discussion. The discussion needs to be about which Ranger player to put in the box. And it will be none.
I don't understand that play. Okay. All right. Well, that's...
Yikes.
That's what's happening here. That's what's happening. So we'll play on here with 11 minutes to go in the third period. The game getting a bit more physical. And you'd have to expect that from Mid Fairfield. They are a proud group, a group not accustomed to being down by 4 goals in the third. So we'll see what they've got here.
11 minutes to go as the Penguins control in the Ranger end.
Get that puck down low, boys.
Braden Pearsall will do just that. Up to the half wall, heavy shot from Halliday. Gobbled up by the Rangers as Brenneman was almost shoved into the goalie.
Yeah,
that's one where you finish it right through the goalie's body.
Yeah.
You get shoved from behind towards the goalie, yeah. Arms go up.
Here we go.
Here's Carlson to the dot.
Jeremy, the chat's been a little quiet here today. I think the audience is just so focused on this game and staying away from their keyboard.
50,408 people joining us live on City TV.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite part about that is I always get a text is Blake Parrish disagrees with my count usually as he watches the game and
it goes in! It goes in!
And Tyler Bolus! You know what he is, George? He's a duckbill platypus! Bong, 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 bong!
What a play by Bolus. Goes to the net. The Penguins defenseman filling it forward. Makes no mistake about it. Chips it up and over the Mid Fairfield goaltender. And the Penguins now take a commanding 5-goal lead with 10:23 to go here in the third.
I couldn't be happier for Tyler Bolus. 1-1 on the game.
Yep.
For the Penguin defenseman turn right wing. What versatility. As he got it out and just poked it up and over the goaltender, the Penguins lead 5-0. I actually switched it. I thought I forgot to turn it in the third period. I moved it to overtime.
Yep. That's funny.
I'm a hot mess with the scoreboard, folks. I got you all the replays, I think, today, though. So that'll be a plus. As we'll try to put together maybe a little highlight reel at the end of this season. Kids always love that stuff. Remember here on City TV's Carlson shoots one high short side.
I think he caught the goalie off guard there.
I think if he would have found that little spot on the corner that we've seen him hit so many times. As Pelly will send it across Pearsall down low. It'll be Golnack out of the corner up high for Chappie. Chappie to Pelly. Pelly shot down low off the stick. Yeah, so much content out there, folks. The 2011 to maybe didn't see some of the 2010 stuff. If you're listening to us right now, check it out. We've got pictures and videos from the first few days in Quebec. More to come as we'll recap the Penguins' run through the Pee Wee tournament, including highlights of the games, all kinds of stuff coming soon. More pictures from the end of the tournament. You can see the relationship with the Billett families and the fun that was. We can talk a little bit about that maybe during the Caesar game as the Penguins dart in here. Flume backside feed for Pearsall, defended perfectly by the Rangers.
Yeah, nice play there by CJR. That's going to be offsides.
And it'll come back to the center ice dot. Just under 9 to play here. But yeah, check out all the content right now on City TV. You watch all the games. You can see those videos. We'll get some highlight reels out. We gave you the player intros early. You can always go back and check that out. See your favorite Penguin player on their player intro.
What about broadcaster intros, right? I think the people want to hear from you.
No, people hear from me enough.
Okay.
As Mid Fairfield flies through center ice and they'll dump it into the corner. Track the first one back to get it.
Ooh.
Physical to the corner. He's able to play it around for Bros. Taking a hit to make the play. Bros will send it up. A good delay there by Carlson to let it come through to Brenneman. Thought Brenneman might have a step. Now Carlson with it as he weaves into the offensive end. Forced to the outside along the half wall. Look at that little move. A little stutter.
Yep. Created
the space to protect that puck. Bros from the point as it goes off of Halliday's stick just wide. There's that F3 of Carlson disrupting the play. That's what I was talking about. The Penguins won't go to something different, but making sure that F3 was there. And the Penguins did just that. Carlson able to disrupt and keep it in the Mid Fairfield end. Rangers will outnumber the Penguins behind the net as the Penguins complete a defensive line change, as well as getting Bolus on. Pelly. He has Pearsall. Does he see him? He will. And Braden Pearsall's in, weaving forehand back in. And Braden Pearsall. He's popping bottles, baby, with the backhanded wrist shot. And the Penguins lead by 6.
What a play by Pelly there. The Penguins defenseman carrying the puck up, drawing the attention. Pearsall sneaking in behind the defense, barely on sides. Great play there. And Pearsall goes in, puts it up on the back end. I did not know he had that shot, Jeremy.
And I bring you the replay there. Braden Pearsall getting to the backhand. Able to pick the top corner. What a play. You were right. What a feed by Pelly. I think he has got him if he sees him. And, of course, Cameron Pelly sees him.
Oh, that was close to being offsides.
Was it?
Oh, well, you know what? The refs say it's good to go.
Nope. 6-0 Penguins. As Pelly will control in his own end. Up for Costa. Sent all the way across. Here's Foster with it. Foster will dump it in. The Penguins tracking it down. After the puck was Pearsall. Disrupting. Now it's Bolus in the corner. Goes to the point for Foster. Foster, D-to-D play.
Yikes.
Able to get it through to Pelly. Pelly will fire one at the cage. Off a body in front. Kicked that by Bolus. He was trying to go to the point. The Rangers will read it and pick it off. Back comes Mid Fairfield. Left wing side defended well by Foster to the corner. He'll come out in front. Mid Fairfield will get control to the area behind the cage where they stop. Here's Pearsall following on. He'll wedge it up the wall off the stick of Bolus to the point. Bolus will knock it down again, chopping it all the way down. It's icing on the Penguins with 6. Oh, they're going to, I guess we're running clock here with a 6-goal lead.
Jeremy, if you're tuned in from home, make sure you stick around after the game for the Commodores' 3 stars of the game. No shortage of choices here today.
Will you have enough? Do we need to go to the 17 stars of the game?
I might.
Throw a coach or two in there?
It's going to be a tough choice. Going to be a tough task, but we'll see what we can come up with.
As the Rangers control at center. Off the boards in front of their bench, they'll pick it up and drive into the Penguins' end. Ramped off of a stick behind the cage. Battle along the wall. It's pulled out. Knocked away from Carlson, but picked up by Chappell. Chappell around to Flew. Flew. Saucy.
Here we go.
To the stick of Carlson. He's got Golnack with him. He'll drive wide, feeding it in front, and it's off the stick of Golnack high and over the cage. Up. And all the way out as the Penguins were looking for a line change. They let it go. No icing. A good call there by the officials. Chappie faking one way, possessing the other. Able to leave it behind the net for Track now. He has it roll off his stick to the corner roll, get control, get it up the wall to Brenneman. Good down pressure from the point. Able to keep it at the Penguins line. As
oh boy.
Pearsall gets decked, and that arm will go up, and that's a good call.
Yeah, and that's just a frustration penalty there. 12-on-12 violence right there. Number 12 and number 12 come together. And I think with Mid Fairfield trailing by 6 goals here late in the third. Again, just a frustration penalty. So
Penguins will look for the extra point.
Yep.
With the man advantage. 5:09 to play, third period.
Jeremy, as you look around the stands, I've seen kids and families from the 12s, the other 11s team, the 10s, the 9s. I've seen an 8s family. And that's what makes this organization so special, the way they all come out on a Saturday morning. Their kids aren't playing here this morning, but they're coming out to cheer on the team.
The Penguins control at center. It's Pearsall driving in. And you're right. You're so right. I mean, I'll be honest. I came out here yesterday. I saw that the 12s and 13s were going to play.
Mm-hmm.
Some big games. Came out and watched the 13s. They fell to the Sabres, but was there watching along. So, yeah, lots of support, and it's a big day here. If you can get to the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex, you can come out here and see some phenomenal hockey. If you can't, obviously we're going to bring you these 11 games right here on City TV. But if you can, buzz out here. Check these boys out.
Oh, boy. Halliday makes a collision there in the neutral zone. No penalty called.
Foster with it. Up for Carlson. Carlson darting in around the defender. I think that defender was trying to line him up.
Yep.
As Carlson gets it behind. Pressure from Costa. And the Rangers regroup to the opposite side. 30 seconds left with the man advantage. I still don't think I got it right. As the Rangers dart in. 4:20 to play here in the third. Costa with it. Up for Carlson. Carlson and Bolus 2-on-2 as they gain the zone. He'll stop. Creating space. Leaving it for Chappie. Chapping it to the middle. And it just went past Costa.
What a play by Costa there, though. I think actually Costa lifted the stick. That would have been a breakaway Mid Fairfield had he not made that play. I actually think he was playing smart hockey there. Wow.
I agree. And there's a stick lift by the Rangers to take the puck away. Penalty over on Mid Fairfield. As the Rangers drive in near side. Defended perfectly by Pelly and sent back out over the line. Bolus will pickle stab at it to disrupt things.
You see number 12 there, Leiden for Mid Fairfield. Probably the best 2011 on his edges that I've seen in the country. Just electric. Weaving back and forth. Dangerous.
Here's Chappie looking for Costa. It'll roll off a Ranger stick, but he'll control again. Firing one to the net. Chappie will block it. Carlson with the puck. He'll wedge it all the way down. Off a Ranger glove, so the Penguins will look for a line change here. Can the Rangers counterattack? Penguins get some fresh legs. And the Rangers will center one, blocked by Chappie. Off of Flume, rolling puck comes out to the line, but no further. And the Penguins will get to it and tap it all the way down. No icing the call here.
Wow.
Generous.
Okay. Yeah.
They waved that one off. A generous wave off there.
You going to call that?
And
no, they
are saying no icing again.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
Rangers will get control at the line, chopping it in on Calabrese. He'll play it to track.
Smart play there, keeping the clock moving.
Rose behind the net. Play for Pearsall, up for Flume. Flume, cross ice feed, trying to find Golnak. He will. Golnak darting in. He's taking a couple heavy bumps in this one. Hopefully we get Jones back for the second game. He'll be nice and fresh for the Caesars as Flume steps in and fires one off the goaltender. Big sprawling save there. We've seen some impressive saves from this Mid Fairfield goalie. That lunging blocker save earlier.
Yep.
As Track gets control. Off of Pearsall, onside to Flume. Flume will leave it for Pearsall. He'll chop it into the offensive zone. Before it's returned to Bros at the point for a shot off of a Ranger stick. Pearsall to the corner as it's tossed out front. Rangers will pick it off and back they come through center. There's that edge work you were talking about. He tries to flip it up in the air. Now he tries to split the defense. No luck, and here comes Brenneman back in support.
That physical play by the Penguins D. Over and over again.
Brenneman hounded from behind as the Penguins are in onside.
1 minute to play here.
Carlson twisting and turning at the line. He'll exit the the Ranger zone. Penguins content to tick away these last 45.
Winning hockey here by the Penguins. Being smart, shutting them down, getting the puck deep.
Foster will have an offside play as the running clock will take us under 30 seconds.
Jeremy, a quick honorable mention for the Commodores, 3 stars of the game. Pittsburgh Penguins, Derek Flume, the father of D'Angelo, wearing a bizarre wrestling mask to the game today, putting on quite a show for the fans. So.
Penguins also with their mascot in attendance.
Oh, yeah.
As the Penguins wedge it into the Ranger zone. Time ticking down on what will be a phenomenal start to the final weekend here for the Penguins as they take down the Mid Fairfield Jr Rangers by a score of 6-0. An excellent start to the showcase here of the top teams in the country. So the Penguins will be back in action at 4:40 today. 4:40 today.
Yep.
Penguins back in action against Little Caesars. The first matchup with Little Caesars of the season, a team that they are familiar with year over year, but haven't yet gotten to play, and Little Caesars on a roll.
That's right.
So it'll be interesting and a great opportunity for the Penguins there. Let's go to the Commodore for today. He's 3 stars of the game.
Jeremy, the 3rd star for the Penguins, number 92, Tyler Bolus, with a goal and an assist. Tyler, the defenseman, filling in on forward. He looked fantastic. Just an all-around fantastic game by Tyler Bolus. Number 2 star of the game. I'm going off script here, Jeremy. I'm awarding the number 2 star of the game to the entire defensive core of the Penguins. They shut out this Mid Fairfield team. You see plays from Chappell and Bros, Track, Pelly, Foster, just taking players wide, blocking shots, just looking fantastic. An amazing effort. And the number 1 star of the game, maybe the easiest call of the season, number 30 for the Penguins, the Cannoli. Faced a lot of rubber throughout, especially early. Just phenomenal. Gets the shutout. Couldn't be happier for Ryland and the entire Penguins team on the victory here.
So the Penguins start the weekend with a 6-0 victory. Congratulations to them. Join us back here at 4:40 when the Penguins take on Little Caesars.